A lot more stuff on spaceship.
Sorella, Lady of the House of Martok, has requested that you meet her at the House Estate in the Ketha Lowlands. She did not explain why she wanted to see you, but I expect that she has some tasks she would like completed. The House of Martok has lost much prestige since I took the Chancellor's seat. But they still have many allies among the KDF, and I am loath to reject Cirilla's request without a good reason. Gaining the favor of the House of Martok could serve.
Oh, this is where we get the
but remember,
code to call the
they
merchant
have
ship
many
too. Cool.
enemies. I harbor no ill towards Cirilla, but do not get caught up in her vengeance against me. It would not be in your best interest.
Okay.
Serve the Empire well. Kapla!
I wonder if they actually, like, tie Cirilla in with the, pardon me. I like that they have the quick beam, or yeah, the quick transport there now.
Ah,
Ooh,
it has been too long. After Gowron stripped my house of its titles and lands, this place became my home. I will defend it and House Martok to my final breath. Come, Lady Cirilla waits for us ahead. Believe me when I say it is unwise to keep her waiting.
Okie dokie. Hello. I mean, you're right. She's right there. It's okay. Whatever.
Welcome. I will skip the usual pleasantries. We have serious matters to discuss.
Okay.
The House of Martok has many enemies. Some of them seek to curry favor with Gempok, or the House of Duras, by striking at us. Until now, most of these attacks have been a little more than a nuisance.
Okay.
But now we know that an enemy may be plotting to assassinate Worf, and my grandson, Maven, may also be a target.
That sucks.
The filthy Baktag willing to carry out such dishonorable attacks must be stopped.
Cool crown, though.
And so, I ask you to find these assassins and eliminate them.
I do like eliminating stuff.
Any threat to House Martok will be dealt with, my lady. On that, you have my word as a warrior. Where is Maven now?
He is on his way to the battle.
There we go. Okay, this is the tournament mission. Thank crap.
Worf
We'll get our spaceship soon enough.
He would handle security matters during the trip. But that was before you reported your findings to
I'd forgotten they actually opened up Tier 6 ships to anyone who's finished the tutorial, which is pretty sweet.
Before you go, I have another concern. Our local farmers reported seeing a Romulan here recently. Given Kemtar's suspicions of a house collaborating with the Tal Shiar, it seems to be an odd coincidence.
So we do have to do the farm stuff.
We need to know what the Romulan was doing here before you leave for the tournament.
Okay. I guess. You know Romulan?
A Romulan? Here? Once I would have considered that impossible. But we live in strange times. Maybe they have come to their senses and joined with the Empire against the Federation.
Unlikely.
I haven't seen this Romulan myself, but one of the others might have. You have my leave to speak with the workers. One of them might have seen your pointy-eared interloper about.
Okie-dokie.
Of what interest is a Klingon farm to a Romulan?
You like fresh lettuce? I don't know.
The only thing I've paid attention to of late has been the lack of rain. But you're a warrior, not a farmer. You wouldn't be interested in that. Sorry I couldn't help you.
We're all warriors here, bro.
The Togs have been busy tearing up my roots. But other than that, I haven't seen anything unusual.
Weird allusion to Targs and Romulans, but whatever.
I remember seeing the Romulan. He said he was a surveyor hired to architect a new irrigation system. He
That
set
seems
up equipment
unlikely.
on the hill over there, but I have not seen him lately. It would not surprise me if he is up to no good. You can never trust a Romulan.
That's fair.
This surveyor may be more than he seems.
No way.
The idea of a Romulan moving alone, freely on estate grounds? I do not like where this is going.
Alright, let's go kick his ass.
Doing so could lead to insight on the Romulans' actions.
Okie dokie. Who wants to get shot?
I see the equipment there. It is definitely Romulan tech.
Cool lamp.
That is definitely Romulan gear, but it is not surveying equipment.
Bomb?
It is a short-range EM transmitter, not something a surveyor would use, Romulan or otherwise. Well,
Although we have gun, just hit it with a
still
hit
have
it with
suspicious
a
Romulan
rock
on
or
the
something.
loose, however.
Okay.
There is a shipping and receiving area nearby, close to a landing pad. I suggest speaking with the workers there. They may have seen our mysterious surveyor recently.
Alright, let's go to the place with the stuff. Just conveniently on the way from where we were. Nice steep hills at this farm. Must be annoying. Hello.
Yes, I remember this man. It's not every day you see a Romulan in the Ketha lowlands.
Yeah, we noticed.
Didn't say he was a surveyor, though. He told me that he was a part of a diplomatic delegation studying our agriculture.
Weird.
Martok would have never let a Romulan set foot on our world.
Damn right.
That's why I don't think much of Jim Power. He's too soft.
Guy sucks.
Oddest thing I remember, other than him being a Romulan, was that he personally scheduled the delivery of goods to the farm.
That's weird.
That is against our security procedures. Lady Sorella insists on authorizing all deliveries to the manor. However, his codes were valid, and he had Lady Sorella's signature, so I did as he asked. His delivery arrived today. It is the large package we moved to the grain storage shed near the house of Martok's manor. To Nepwood.
That sounds safe.
He handles most of Lady Sorella's business transactions.
Alright. Notice your Tenep.
And now our surveyor is a diplomat. A Tal Shiar spy seems more likely.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
I processed that delivery. It was an order for the House of Martok. They needed explosives for digging out.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what the explosives for. Yep. Mm-hmm.
The order was placed by Lady
Because
Sorella.
we can't get explosives here on Kronos or whatever.
She must need the new irrigation channel badly. Normally, Sorella delays such tasks until the winter, when the farm hands aren't busy with planting and harvesting.
I didn't think this was weird enough to report to anybody.
This spy is clever, placing the explosives near the House of Martok's fertilizer stores. If he detonates them, the results will be devastating.
Yeah, that's bad.
I believe that device we found earlier was intended to be a trigger relay. Taking it out will slow the Romulan down, but it may not be enough to foil his plan.
Okay.
We
let's go
should
fix some
focus our
shit.
search near the fertilizer shed. The spy will need a good vantage point to monitor the area before he triggers the detonation. Come, the hunt continues. Use your scanner to search for Romulan life signs.
Let's do a skimmy scam.
The signal is getting weaker.
Okay, this is basically the, I never put two together. This is basically the artifact hunting minigame on
The
Risa.
signal is getting stronger.
It's almost like he might be over here in this place where there's stuff.
The signal is getting stronger.
I think we might have found him.
Getting stronger. signal is getting stronger. The signal is getting stronger.
Might be that guy.
The signal is getting stronger. The signal is getting stronger.
Oh, wait. It was just a trace. Okay, I thought it was Talk to the Spy or something.
The signal is getting stronger. There, by the ship. What is that Romulan doing?
The House of Martok will crumble, and with it, the rest of the Klingon Empire.
All those guys just chewing the scenery. This is
Storm
great.
has begun.
Treacherous for shock! It's an ambush! They're finished. Deal with that bomb before it kills us all.
Can do. Beep boop.
This ship, it is the Rotaran, the flagship of House Martok. That Romulan wanted to blow up more than fertilizer.
Yeah, it's sort of a
It
small
would have been
war.
a fatal blow,
Big war.
both to the House and its honor. Weecha! One thing is clear. Whoever is behind this plot has no honor.
Oh, Comcast driving me up a wall with this crappy connection. I'm so.
Madness!
Alright.
We must continue the hunt, my friend. The Romulan still draws breath, and as long as he lives, our troubles will multiply. A piece of Baktok probably beamed up to a cloaked vessel in orbit. Let us return to your ship and see if we can find it.
Trying to blow stuff up. But in space.
Ever since Gempok recognized the government on New Romulus, the number of Romulan ships in orbit over Kronos has increased. Most of them have legitimate reasons for being here. As a diplomat, I realize that harassing such a ship could lead to an incident. That's trouble we do not need.
Okay.
Very well. I am willing to continue, as long as you understand that discovering the vessel that holds our quarry will be difficult.
Yeah, this is anything.
There's a lot
By
of
difficult, they mean tedious.
traffic in the area. It's too much
Kitty
for the
cat, so-
scanners to handle, especially if we're dealing with a cloaked ship. That's assuming the ship is still in the system. They may have gone to warp as soon as the spy stepped off the transporter pad.
Alright, we'll do a scan for some
Your
emissions or
intuition
whatever.
served us well, my friend. Scanners are detecting trace singularity distortions from the nearby asteroids. I believe a cloaked Romulan warbird recently entered warp there. If we get a closer scan, I will be able to plot a course based on the warp trail signature.
Okie dokie. Aren't you a clever cabbage?
I'm being pursued by annoying Klingon insects. What are they called? Aye, glob flies.
Go kill some dooders.
Target's shields have failed.
Haha, you're purple
I
now.
would love
See
to
ya.
dance. I have a pressing appointment elsewhere, so let's change partners.
If I remember correctly, I don't think the torpedo buffs actually affect the hard pang, so yeah. Please explode faster, I got stuff to do. That's good. And number 3. And then I guess we leave, I hope. Guess I fired that off a little prematurely. Shields went down and out. That's fine.
Sensors are clear.
Thanks for dying.
Let's see if we can follow the warp trail of the Romulan leader.
We're not gonna pick. Well, we're not gonna pick up the warp trails of those 3 guys or anything. Not at all.
Ah, there it is. Warp trail detected. Sensor analysis indicates that the Romulan is headed for the Forcus system.
I guess we're going to the Forcus system too.
I believe Lady Sorella's suspicions were correct. The Romulans mean to kill Maven and anyone that gets in their way, like my father. Both Maven and my father are formidable warriors, but even they can be overwhelmed by numbers and treachery. I must go to Forcus to warn them. Will you join me, my friend?
Let's go kick some ass. You have to fight in the tournament too, don't you? I think so. Not that it's difficult, it's just like, you gotta go like 2 or 3 rounds in the ring.
We have arrived in the Forcus system. The Warbird's warp trail ends here. She's out there, somewhere. Initiating sensor sweep now.
Let's go
I've
hunting.
hailed him several times, but he has not answered. Either he is unable to respond, or unwilling to respond.
Guy's a
Let us
douche.
hope he is engaged with the Batleth tournament, and watching over Maven. We will need to beam down to the surface to know for certain, however.
Okay, we find the thingy?
Yes, she is dropping into orbit over Forcus 3, and hailing us. It appears Commander Tarson would like a word.
You're becoming an
What's up, nerd?
annoyance. You have made yourself a target by defending the House of Martok. By following me here, you've given me no choice but to destroy you.
Yeah, good luck with that. Oh wow, I don't think I've ever had a torpedo completely whip like that. At least not in a very long time. We are still low level though, so. There. That's more like it.
He cloaked. Scan for energy traces so we can follow him.
Where did he go? Oh, green arrow. Yeah, that'll do it. Chua-da-da-dee-da-da-da.
Klingons are helping the Romulans. They are not real.
If you say so. Got him. And door number 3. Yeah, don't fire towards a close range. It's not turning out to be a good time. You again. We'll hope for some time for the cloak, but I guess not.
Cloaked again! We must find him! Quickly!
One more round of this, I hope. Just wanted my spaceship.
You cannot stop what is already set in motion. The Klingon Empire will fall.
Yeah, but not today. Yeah, so they don't have any combat cloaks and not me. Wish I could cloak under red alert. Cheers. Please explode. Gotcha. And number 3. Again. I'm just so accustomed to having a cannon rapid fire that this is, feels like forever. Oh, the Disruptor Accolade. I remember those. Thanks for blowing up, buddy. Have a nice day.
Tarson may have beamed himself and his agents to the surface. He also has Klingon traitors aiding his cause. We have more work to do, my friend. Let us beam down and attempt to contact Maven and my father before things get worse.
Alright, back to work. Let's do some stuff, do some batlething, get our spaceship and get done here.
Any Romulans here will be well hidden, but their Klingon allies will be able to move freely. Even so, someone might have noticed some unusual behavior. Let's start in the bar. Tongues loosened by blood wine may reveal clues we'd otherwise miss.
Me thirsty too. And also, my crew was complaining about the blood wine we ran out of earlier, so maybe we can pick some up for the road.
Did you see Jim Puck when he was young and still fighting in the tournaments?
No.
Oh, now that was something to behold. He was masterful and fluent.
Get any cool stuff? Not really.
Young tarts here these days. I'm surprised that some of them can hold on to their badness for the entire match. Huh?
Whatever.
Wonderful! Another stout warrior eager to hear a story of my glory days.
Why do you sound like a Muppet Bobcat Goldthwait?
Pull up a chair and I'll allow you the honor of bowing me bloodline.
I love how some actors can nail acting drunk and some are just, yeah. I mean, you're getting what they're trying to communicate, but at the same time, it's so goofy.
He looks like a real contender for champion standing. I'll bet you a barrel of blood wine that he wins without taking a single wound.
Sounds cool.
General Chang fought the Master Corps, both in their prime fighting condition. Who do you think would take champion standing?
I don't know, I don't follow sports. Sorry.
And what do you think of the new rule restricting bottomless links to between 110 and 120 centimeters?
He's not even gonna read the second half of that, but okay, thanks, buddy.
Do you really think a Romulan would be foolish enough to beam down to an arena filled with hundreds of Klingon warriors? Besides, ever since that one tournament where the champion of the House of Mokai used a transporter to steal his opponent's bat'leth in the middle of a fight, there are transport inhibitors in place. The only places they can operate are the transport pads and cargo storage.
Huh.
The enemy is devious, moving in disguise. Tactics worthy of House Mokai, but not a true Klingon warrior. If they're posing as cargo haulers, they will have access to the locker rooms where competitors store their gear.
That seems like a major oversight. Like, I feel like you would seal that loophole.
Strike when he least expects.
Maybe after this. Alright. Let's go to Cargo Town.
Hearing the chanting and sounds of bat'leths reminds me of the first time I celebrated the Cote Baval festival.
Is that like a Klingon bar
It was
mitzvah?
the first time I remember understanding what it means to be a Klingon warrior.
Nuchnech, speak quickly. I have a tournament to run, and little time for fools.
Yeah, we gotta go to locker rooms.
Access is limited to maintenance staff and competitors. If you have a security concern, take it up with security. I
No, you're good.
am, and you will explain your impudence before I show you why I am in charge. The hard way.
Okay, I just gotta get to the
There
maintenance.
is another way. Is it still possible to enter the tournament?
Not as a competitor, but we do
Okay.
have an opening for an exhibition match. One of the fighters put enough blood wine in his gut to drop the Gone King and had to withdraw.
So we're not here for the standings, we're just here to
Wish to take
show
his
off.
place.
Can do.
Upland combat you shall have. No firearms are allowed. You must use a melee weapon. A bat'leth is preferred, but this is an exhibition, so you may use.
Oh, that's kind of cool. You can grab whatever you want.
melee weapon if
I didn't remember that.
even one of those Vulcan lurpas they wave at each other in mating disputes. Ha!
Alright, well, I already have this battle, so let's just go. Rev it up.
And now, an exhibition match.
Enemy
Oh.
targets on sensors.
Chop chop.
This concludes the exhibition. Our next match will begin shortly.
That was easy.
Ha! You fight well. Work on your form, and you might qualify for next year's tournament. You may use the locker rooms to clean up. Go. Should you have the courage, I will allow you the honor of buying me a blood wine later. Perhaps we will see if you drink as well as you fight.
Was she hitting on me?
I said that I would tell you the story of how I came to be called Kemtar.
Okay.
Kemtar was the name of a warrior who saved my father from assassins on Moranga 4.
What's this?
I used
A
the name
globfly
Kemtar
buzzes
on
into these
his
hollow
memory
chambers
Wait for this
to
other
remind
story.
me
Yeah.
of what it
for
means
competitors.
to be
Insect.
Klingon.
Be gone!
Okay. Yeah, that just completed
The
about.
insect buzzes still. I think it is time I stifled it permanently. Last chance, globfly. Leave on your own 2 feet or on the barge to Grethor. Your choice.
Well, that doesn't sound ominous at all.
Enemy target on sensors.
More traitors in league with Tarson. They must be preparing to strike.
Target located. Crimes include sabotage and assassination. Termination on the rise.
Well, that's kind of cool. So, like, these specific targets in the thing are, that's one of the new things they added. That's neat. Well, we might as well just murdered that dude in their locker room, but okay. Oh, they had something like that for the... It was the Delta recruits, or that or the Time ones. Maybe that was the Delta recruits, but there was,
You are looking for Maven? He is in another room, further down the hallway.
Okay. But yeah, it was finding artifacts and stuff rather than killing dudes. I like that they changed it to be a little more Klingon appropriate.
Has fallen to treachery. The House of Martok will have its revenge. He's using the field to weaken our energy weapons. Switch to a melee weapon.
I don't know if that melee, yeah, I don't know if that field thing was a thing before in this either. Cute.
Tor, I need reinforcements.
Enemy combatants in close proximity. Personal shield losing power. Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing cover. Flanking damage detected.
Dead. Got him. So something Romulans should have listened. Kind of like his white robes better, yet they did change them for those. Oh well. Big sads.
What is the meaning of this, Alexander?
Where'd you go? Stop running around and talk to me.
What is the meaning of this, Alexander? Maven was sent here to replace his equipment, and yet I find you here, surrounded by Romulans with the grandson of Martok dead at your feet.
It's almost like the Romulans might have something to do with that.
Lady Sorella feared that you alone would not be able to
Oh,
keep
all right.
We followed these Romulans here, and would have stopped them had these halls not been filled with Klingon traitors. And where were you when these assassins struck?
They all need to chill the hell out.
I see you have been listening to my son's conspiracy theories again. He talks of peace and uniting the houses, yet here he is, with a blade in his hand, looking for glory. I told you I wanted nothing to do with this.
A little late for that.
While you were here at the tournament, assassins moved against Lady Sorella at her own estate. If we hadn't tracked down this agent and disarmed his explosive, she would be dead as well. At every step, we have encountered Klingons hiding in the shadows, with blades at our backs.
Yeah, we got some house
I
to
have
clean.
not seen this evidence, but I believe what you say. We will get to the bottom of this. That does not mean we can act rashly. If there were Klingons aiding these agents, then we are still in danger.
No kidding.
Agreed. A great house conspiring with the Tal Shiar to assassinate other Klingons. And it is not just a theory. How high does the corruption go?
Sorella and the rest of the House of Martok will mourn for her grandson. But I must also see that security remains a priority. To start, I am sending you a recruit from our house, the warrior Belera. She's been personally trained by me and will aid your crew as we fight against the House of Torg.
Alright, another free new friend.
How?
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
My former jailers were from that house. At least, before we sent them to Grethel on the frozen tundra of Rurapente. You have fought with me this far, my friend. Will you see this through to the end? Help me serve House Torg, a dish colder than the gulag they used to command.
Sounds good to me.
The idea that one of the great houses is conspiring with Romulans to attack House Martok is troublesome. Come to the Kethel Lowlands. Worf and I would be honored if you would participate in the
Sitting in my spaceship.
Once we have put our family matters to rest, you may work with Worf and Kemtar to determine our plan of attack.
I love attacking.
Serve the Empire well.
Is that the battleth we're supposed to upgrade? Oh, okay. It's an improvement for it. Interesting. Oh, okay. This is spaceship, I think. Spaceship? Spaceship! I should hit the ready starship thing. Okay, well, whatever. Let's go look at spaceship, and then we'll call it a night. Of course, the connection comes back as we're finishing, because Comcast is the best. Alright. But yeah, we'll slap some equipment on this new guy. Call it there. Oh, I never turned... That's why those fights took so long. I never turned attack mode back on. I'm a dingus. Oopsie. Well, this certainly didn't help. But yeah, I think you get it for assassinating that second target. Yeah, because it looks like the rest give you equipment. Fair enough. Oh, we have fleet marks for that, because, you know, I can use those. I botched it by claiming it early, so I got stuff I can't even use. Cool. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'll say it might have been faster to go to Drozana from that. Pain in my ass. 2,500 bat'leth kills? That's ridiculous, but I kind of love it. Oh, I'm all here for account-wide use of the bat'leth Estovo core. I think it's the... Oh, that's the cool ones that they had at the temple. So you can get that for your other characters. You just gotta have a guy. You gotta know a guy. I like it. I like it. Execution Scepter. I'm into that. That's another account reward. Cool. Alright, there's some cool stuff in here. Shoot, had I known about this, I would have done this a lot sooner. I'm glad we got one in. Got a little throws you more spec points to spend when you finish those too. That's cool. I'll start the mission some other time, but I do want to check out new ship. As much as I love the Burrell, I guess we could have probably just switched ships in space, but I like being at the space dock anyway. That way I can do my cosmetics on it and stuff too. Alrighty, where's my ships? The one with the arrow is manage, right? Hello? You. Manage ships. Alright, so what we got here? We got some fun stuff. Oh, it unlocks more slots as you go. That's kind of neat. Alright, Alright, I have a token. I didn't know that. That's cool. But the best of what we got hanging out. Yeah, I definitely want an emitter array. That's science, right? Oh, I don't have any science slots on this thing. That's kind of hilarious. This fine. This fine. This fine. It's kind of bug me that it unlocks them left to right. Cause I'll use the blue one, even though the disruptor one might be a little better for it. Whatever. Got standard issue either way with those, but whatever. I think I had a ship shield and I got rid of it. Oops. Whatever. Cool, let's ready this bad boy. Might as well earn some experience towards it being cooler. Customize. What can we do to this bad boy? We'll wrap on there. Ooh, it's all swoosty. I like the material on that one. I'll leave the colors default for now. Yeah, that's fine. Windows, there are no options. Material, okay. Go back to classic Burrell. Ooh, 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 ooh. I like that, actually. Good pair. Yeah, kind of like that. The gray doesn't look too bad either. Old school Kit Bash D7. Oh, might have been already on that, yeah. I like the iridescence on the veteran, but yeah. Yeah, give me this guy. Not the Coog. Yeah, this one. Yeah. Yeah. Goth AF. Alright. Advanced. Okay, it's literally just... That's it. That's what you get. Yeah, it is a relatively basic ship, though. Can't even see where it's showing the pattern. So yeah, we'll just keep that. That's cool. I like it. Spaceship! Alright, beam up, assign stations. And we'll call it there. We did the thing. I don't know, I'll figure out. I'll break it down by episode or something, I guess. It took so long. I did not think it was going to take 3 hours, and I did not think the connection was going to suck ass the entire night. But we got there. I need to stretch that out. That's better. Okay. Yeah, let's get you... I don't know, stations are pretty good. Oh, yeah, we got us some cannon rapid fire, baby! You love to see it! Okay, cool. I'll piece up some stuff later. So, as long as it's auto stationed, I'm fine. Get away from here a little bit so we can see how it looks. We have to reset all the menus, but whatever. Again, it's something I can do off stream. Get out of range. I just want to look at my spaceship. I'll ain't that a cutie. Maybe I should have picked such a dark skin. I can't see the other side of it, but yeah. Very cool. I like it. And I like the hybrid of past and future they did with look. That was really well. A really good choice of really good modeling. I like it. All right.